Okey, itulah sedikit sulutan berkenaan dengan Exmos. Macam mana nak gunalah apa. Nanti kan Dr. Lee akan cerita lebih lanjut tentang produk ni. Dan kalau ada apa-apa soalan, tanya terus di ruangan komen kerana Dr. Lee akan jawab semua soalan anda. Ragu-ragu, tanya aja. Okay, ni adalah orang yang tepat untuk jawab soalan. Okay? So, kita tengok slide. Boleh nampak Dr. slide?
Boleh. Syah, kita guna bahasa Inggeris ke bahasa Malaysia?
Dua-dua pun boleh. Mana yang selesa untuk Doktor? Inggeris boleh, Melayu boleh. Campur pun boleh.
Okey.
Setuju.
Okey.
Okey, Doktor?
Boleh start now. Hi everyone, good morning DXN. So today I will share with all of you regarding how to use and what is the good thing about SMOS. Okay, before I further, I would like to thank Dato Dr. Lim because he is the one that introduced my product into DSN. So to about my company as what just now apa yang saya share dengan Shah ni, Dr. Moss ni actually we started. I'm involving in this field since 1998, and in 2007 I set up the company. While in 2019, okay, my company of with the name Dr. Moss, okay, approved by SSM and my IPO. This is due to throughout 20 years time in CSR, I'm helping the community on combating the mosquito, especially Aedes mosquito in Malaysia. Of course, NTV7 like TV and so on. I'm helping them also in educating the public about how to fight dengue, Zika, and so on. So, okay, now let us go into the today main topic. How are we going to fight the mosquitoes? I believe that you all don't like this situation happen to you. That's why you need to use SMOS. Okay. As we know that the mosquito is the world #1 killer, animal human killer that kill around 1 million human yearly. Okay, the disease that transmitted actually is malaria, but I would expect that the disease will overtake by dengue virus. So if we are talking about dengue, then we are facing the mosquito like Aedes mosquitoes. So in Malaysia, we have two major species, Aedes albopictus and Aedes aegypti, as shown in the pictures. So these two species, albopictus is more in rural area, while aegypti is more in urban area. I'm not sure that you are from which area. If you are staying in township urban area, then you are facing aegypti trichum. If you are bitten by Aedes aegypti, that with the virus of dengue, then this virus will cause hemorrhagic dengue, that it will kill you. While if the same virus go into Aedes albopictus body and bite you, you will infected dengue, classical dengue. You will fever and so on, but at the end of the day, you will recover. So there is the two difference among the two species. Okay, so in conclusion, okay, if we are living in urban area, then 80% of Aedes mosquito will be Aedes aegypti. But if you are living in rural area, di kampung-kampung, then you are a little bit safe, you are lebih selamat lah berbanding dengan those stay in urban area. Kerana 80% of Aedes mosquito are albopictus. So mosquito-borne diseases seperti dengue is very specific. The same virus, if they go into Q-leg muscle body and bite you, you won't be infected by dengue. It need to be by Aedes mosquito, the only way. If satu orang dia kena dengue kan, you ambil jarum, sedut dia darah and put into your bodies, you won't be infected by dengue. It need to be transmitted by the Aedes mosquito. That is why we call it as vector-borne disease. Selain Aedes, di mana Aedes dia gigit you siang hari, but during the night, the mosquito that bite you is Q-legs. We name that Q-legs. So Q-legs, we are lucky. In Malaysia, they do not transmit any serious disease, but on and off on the walls, we notice some others virus like Japanese cephalitis, where it killed in near the pig farm, and you may notice 1 or 2 cases of this elephant leg disease, like that. So this urban filariasis, elephantiasis, kalau you kena dia gigit, your leg won't be bengkak like that immediately. It takes years, okay, because this filariasis will blocking your lymphatic system, okay, and when it bengkak, then that's it, okay. The big leg will be with you for life. You don't die, but you will live like that. So, but we are lucky lah. It's very rare, 1 or 2 cases reported in Alostar and in 2020 Klang and so on. Basically, these 2 species, those bite you during the daytime are Aedes, while those bite you during the night time when you sleep are Culex. So, if they bite you during sleep, that time is better lah, kerana dia tidak membawa virus or penyakit yang serious in Malaysia. Okay. Anyhow, let's go into the destroy mosquito. How are we going to control and protect yourself? Before I go into the MOS, let me explain to you what we can use in the combating mosquitoes. Very first thing, kalau satu tempat dia kena dengue outbreak, either pandemic or epidemic, the government, Kementerian Kesihatan will come and do the fogging. This fogging, they are using killing agent. So they are toxic lah, beracun. That's why when the government people come and do the fogging, they have to, okay, they have to use mask-proof protection because the insecticide content is harmful. But when the community use it like the household insecticide product that you buy and from the supermarket and you are allowed to use it, those are relatively quite safe, okay, because they are using only knockdown agent, okay, they are very rare to harmful you. So for this personal protection or household chemical, which is relatively very safe, and the government allowed the people to use it by themselves without very spacious protective tools, okay, you boleh guna, okay. We do have mosquito coil, only those in third world country or those in rural area, they still use mosquito coil, but in urban area or township, we don't use it simply because the smoke, okay, the smoke, not only the insecticide that we category is safe, but the smoke itself is dangerous to you, to your healthy. When you ask me whether they are effective or not, I would say semua product, all the product that registered with Pesticide Board Malaysia approved are effective. Semua berkesan. I cannot say it is not effective because when I was with the university in University Malaysia working with the WHO, my function is to evaluate and certify the efficacy of all the product that registered in Malaysia. So we tested all this. The main function that you use mosquito coil is to repel mosquito, menghalau. But when you use aerosols, your target is to knock down the mosquito immediately. After you spray, you expect within few minutes the mosquito will knock down, pensan. Okay, but the normal aerosol in the market, after they knock down the mosquito, if you don't kill it, basically the mosquito will wake up and fly away after half an hour or 1 hour. They don't die because only knockdown agent. But when you use liquid vaporizer, you are targeting to repel the mosquito continuously. As long as you let the current switch on, it will repel the mosquito. Okay, indoor this field indoor. But when you are using repellent, where you apply on your skin, okay, you are protecting yourself when you go outdoor from mosquito bite. But repellent normally can last for 3-4 hours. It's not long lasting. I do not want to talk about fumigation mosquito net because it is relatively useless, not so user friendly, and the efficacy is also not so good. So this is how we do the test when we evaluate any product that going to be introduced in the market. Whatever product you claim is good, you send it to us. We will bring our team, go to the residential area, apply the product. Like you can see the mosquito coil. Somebody claim that the light can repel mosquito, spray the aerosol, and so on, whatever. Then we will ask our staff, our researcher to sit in that house and use bare leg cage to catch the mosquito. For information, this guy sitting here, it can collect up to 1,000 mosquitoes in 4 hours time. 4 jam, 4 hours only. So it's very effective. So if your product is good, it will repel the mosquito or knock down the mosquito, so that you have a very little cage of the mosquitoes. So in the lab also, before we go to the field, we also test the efficacy in the lab using glass chamber, peak ready chamber, and so on, room side chamber, to prove they are safe. That's why whatever product you are using, with our advice how to use it and so on, like just now you watch the MOS how to use it, how many spray. Why we know you have to spray 8 spray for 200 square feet area? Because we tested it, we evaluate it in the lab, we tested it in the field, then only we able to suggest to you how many spray you have to use so that you can achieve, okay, the protection time that you want. Okay, now we go to MOS. So actually MOS is different from the 4 or 5 product that I mentioned to you just now. It's actually the fastest and effective product in the world. The most wonderful thing with MOS is, compared to others, is it is odorless, tak berbau. Okay, because it is gas formulation, gunakan gas. Okay, with that, we able to do it. So this MOS actually is a combination of 3-in-1 functions. The first thing is liquid vaporizer, because after you apply it for MOS, you only do 4 spray for 100 square feet, 8 spray for 200 square feet on the wall. The molecule will stick on the wall and slowly release into the room. With that, it can provide you up to 8 hours protection. It's equivalent to liquid vaporizer, the continuous repel. But the wonderful thing with it is you do not need electric. You do not need any device, just spray. If you go outdoor, okay, you can spray on your shirt, baju, your pants, your bag, your head, your shoes, and so on. But you don't spray on your skin, okay? You spray on your shirt. It will stick on it, and when you go outside, it will slowly release and repel mosquito. With that, I would say 6 to 8 spray for one person. It can follow you and provide you up to 2-3 hours repellent outdoor. If inside the room you notice a lot of mosquito and you want the mosquito to be knocked out quickly, immediately, then you spray MOS in the room according to dose suggested just now. The mosquito will knock out, pensan, immediately within 1 to 2 minutes. You can see it after you use it. So after they knock out, you do not need to worry about they wake up, because they have no chance to wake up. Our molecule will slowly release, okay? Slowly release to knock out the mosquito, continuously knock out. And at the end of the day, we turn the safest knock-out agent into killing activity. It can kill the mosquito, but it very safe to human. Okay, here got DXN asking whether type O blood mosquito don't like compared to A and so on. Actually, whatever blood type for you is not the key person to attract mosquito to bite you. As we know that the mosquito come and bite us due to 3 major things. One is your carbon dioxide that you release. The second, everyone the same. Okay, the second one is your body heat. Then everyone got slightly different. Some people, their body heat is slightly higher, like pregnant women or infants, kids, and so on, is slightly higher compared to adult. So they are more attracted. And the major thing is the octanol, your body smell that release. When the mosquito attracted from far away due to the body heat, due to the carbon dioxide, whoever they go to bite, For example, you got 4% or 5% inside the same room. They come already nearby. So why they bite people A, not bite people B? Because simply the body smell, what we call scientifically is octanol release, that attract the mosquito to bite you. So as conclusion, different people got different body smell, and the attractiveness to attract the mosquito to bite you also different. Okay, we go to the next. So the wonderful thing with MOS is non-smell, non-oily, non-staining. You can spray on your white shirt later on. I demo to you. It do not stain. Don't worry. Okay, and it's very safe to be used. That's the unique. The small can, you can bring it wherever, outdoor, indoor, and so on. When you travel, you know, when I travel to hotel, I just returned from KL. So I'm going to China next early next month, and China now is stepping into summer. It's still spring, and this is the time that the mosquito population slowly shoot up in China. I'm going to Guangzhou. So during this time, when you go into very first thing you have to do is you spray the room, the hotel room, because there are a lot of mosquito, but not only mosquito, other insects also effective. So when I went to KL 2 days ago, the very first thing I sprayed the whole rooms, so you can see mosquito all knocked down, all the insects are gone, and so on. There is a normal practice. So wherever you go, you bring it together with you. So this is the effect. After you use it, I would say, you inside your room, for example, okay, you close all the door, you spray according to the doors, depending on how big your house, you calculate it and you spray it. After that, if you feel that you don't in the room, you can be in the room, you can move up for a few minutes. So actually, the gas, we are using LPG gas. The gas will evaporate and gone within 10 to 20 seconds. Okay, it do not affect you. As long as you do not spray direct to your face, that is good enough. You spray on the wall and so on. So after 1 or 2 minutes, you on the light and you're searching for mosquito and insects. You will very satisfied and it will very impress you, because you can see plenty of mosquito for the first use. Of course, after if you continuously use it, you will notice it, the population of mosquito will lesser and lesser. Okay, that is how you use it. You check it before and you spray on the wall. Remember, inside the house, whether you want to spray on the wall or spray in the A is okay, because end up at the end of the day it will stick to whatever object inside the house, because your door are closed. If your door is open, you spray in the A, the A may blow up. Okay, it may go to other places. So my suggestion is spray on any object, so that you will get the protection in the space that you want it to protect you. Okay. So like this living room, you spray 12 spray. Estimated this one is around 300 square feet. It will provide you 8 hours protection. Remember, within the 8 hours, of course, those mosquito already inside the room will knock down and kill. But what we said 8 hours is, if you go in and out from this space, for example, you open the door, there are some mosquito from outside may go in. If they come in within this 8 hours time, they will be knocked down too. That is what we call 8 hours protection period. This is because the molecule that you spray, it will stick on the wall and slowly release. It takes 8 hours, so within 8 hours it's still effective. If you having your function outdoor like this, you spray on the object, the chair, the table, or whatever surrounding it, to provide you 2 to 3 hour protection within this area, because it will slowly release and repel mosquito. In this area, you don't spray in the air, because if you spray in the air, the wind may blow it away. If the wind blow it away, then this area is not protected. Remember, if you are moving here and there, you are not static in one location, then you can spray on your shirt, your pants, your shoes, your bag, and so on. It will follow you. Okay. Wherever you go, it will slowly release and provide you 2 to 3 hour protection. After 2, 3, you notice if mosquito coming nearby you, you add on because the MOS you can bring here and there, very small. Okay, so if inside the house, when you notice the SMOS, okay, if you notice the SMOS, after you use it, the mosquito fly here and there, you no need to worry. If the mosquito fly here and there crazily, mean they are affected by SMOS. Okay, if they are not, mosquito or Aedes or Culex, they are very smart. They won't fly like crazy. They will slowly approach you and bite you. So if you saw them fly here and there like crazy, means they won't bite you because they already lost their appetite and they feel confused. No Sawani, you ask about other serangga. Yes, all serangga, all insects, SMOS is effective against it. So if you are inside the car, SMOS is also the only product that you can use in your car. If you have experience driving, okay, if you got experience driving in highway and you go to the restroom and so on, come in, suddenly two housefly fly inside your car when you're driving on the highway. This is very annoying, right? You cannot drive and you cannot stop because you are in the middle of the highway driving. So what you can do is you spray 4-5 spray of SMOS inside your car, and it is odorless, no smell. You still can drive. It do not affect you, and the housefly or mosquito will knock down. That is the only product that you can use and it got very immediate effect to protect from others insect. This is my own experience. I just came back from KL, and one housefly after I rest at Bukit Gantang, fly inside my car. So no wonder how you open your window, the housefly won't fly away. Okay, it still remain in your car. Okay, so what you can do is you spray with SMOS. Okay, due to the size, due to the doses and so on, we say that is very environmental friendly, and the small size. Let me do some calculation to show you. I would say one small can of SMOS, if you compare to the normal aerosol in the market, one equivalent to 5. But you remember, got one F brand, orange color one, also small can. So in the market, they got 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days. So we take 90 days, 90 days, 90 spray. In the market, they are selling about 20 ringgit. So 2 is 180 days, selling 40 ringgit. And our SMOS, okay, is 200 days. It can last for 200 days. Why it can last for 200 days? SMOS actually, one small can, we can spray up to 830 spray. So we compare apple to apple. We compare a room of 100 square feet. So when you do 100 square feet, actually you need 4 pushes, 4 spray. 4 spray is, every spray when you spray is 0.06 gram or 0.1 mil. You do spray. 4 spray is 0.4 mil or 0.24 gram. Okay, so it can spray up to 830. So we calculate as 800 good enough. So one room, 800 spray. One room, you do 4 spray, 800 spray, you can spray for 200 times. So after you spray, it can last for 8 hours, consider 1 day. So that's why with this calculation, SMOS can use for 200 days. We see others aerosol. So in 100 square feet rooms, when you do normal aerosol, when you press it for 3 seconds, you will spray up to 3 gram. Okay, one can up to 3 grams. So if you spray 3 seconds, you spray 9 grams. So one can use for 40 times, around 40 times. That's why we say it can use for 40 days. So with that, one equivalent to 5. Okay, so if you look using the F brand, then one equivalent to 2. So anyhow, you calculate it. SMOS still very, very safe and economic. So this is the toxicity. Consumer, 2 things on it: effectiveness and whether it is safe to be used. Based on our study on the toxicity, we take the ingredient of the SMOS, we fit on the rat. And for this, because it is gas formulation, we direct spray. We do inhalation test. Okay, direct spray. You know, we need to spray how many times? We need to spray around 8 million times to the rate of 1 kg, with the weight of 1 kg. What is the mindset of 8 million times? Means you need to use continuous, you need to use 10,000 can. If you use SMOS every day, 4 spray in the room of 100 square feet, in your bedroom, for example, every day you use it, okay? You need to use for how many days to achieve 10,000 can? You need to use it for 2,000 years. So scientists, we calculate it compared to the salt that you eat, it even safer than that. Okay, you have no idea. We compare to the hazards, okay, the heats that affect you, the dust in your room and so on, it even safer than that. Simply because those that we use is very, very little. That is why it is very, very safe. Some people may ask whether SMOS is safe to be used for G6PD patients. You know, a lot of kids, they got G6PD problem. Means the breathing problem to they are sensitive or certain compound. We have checked on it. Okay, the content of SMOS is do not listed in G6PD. As such, we conclude that it is safe to be used. So of course, as I said, you do not direct spray on the human body. You spray on the object, your shirt, and so on. But sometimes, if you accidentally spray on your skin, got any effect or not? My advice is no effect at all, unless you feel uncomfortable. My auntie, one day, when I was in overseas, during middle of the night, 2 a.m., she called me. She said, "Hey, I accidentally took your SMOS spray into my mouth. I thought it's a mouth spray." So I said, "You got any not comfortable or whatever feeling?" She said, "No." No, you go and wash your mouth and sleep. Okay. It do not affect you at all. There's a real story happened. There's a few years back during MCO. Okay. So safe to be used for pregnant women, infant, and pets? My answer is yes, because you do not direct spray on that. Remember, just now I teach you how to use SMOS. We never direct spray to them. So after you spray, if you want to make it safe, you spray in the room, okay? So you allow the infant or woman go into the room after 5 minutes, good enough, okay? It's very rare that the pet can eat SMOS because is inside the can. You have no way to eat it. Okay, you have no way to eat it. If the dog bite it, it is gas formulation. You bite it, then the gas will release. Okay, the gas will release and in the air. So basically, aerosol, we don't allow the pet to bite it. Okay, your dog to bite it, and is no way for them to eat it because you spray it out. Okay, the most you can do is you accidentally spray on that. If you spray on the pet body, for example, I don't see any problem. I don't see any problem. Okay, pesticide board approved SMOS under class 4. What does that mean, class 4? Class 4 is being unlikely to represent any significant toxicity in normal use. Means it is safe. Government never say it is safe, but it will say unlikely to protect themselves for any responsibility of law. Okay, so actually, for your information, you know the governments, the authority, when they go into the this dengue hotspot, to do spray, to do check, spot check, and so on, they themselves also worried that they've been bitten by Aedes mosquito with dengue. So how do them going to protect themselves? Actually, they are buying SMOS from us. Okay, we are supplying SMOS to them, and all these people, the government people, of course, 8-9 years ago, we give them free, but we cannot always give them free. So after that, they have to purchase from us. So all Malaysia MOS people, kawalan vector, they are buying from us, and they spray their shirt, their pants, their shoes, and so on before they enter dengue hotspot. And this is also the only product we obtain the recommendation letter from KKM. Okay. they give us the letters. Recently, when the new KP, Dr. Ramji, in year 2023, 1 year plus ago, he recommend our product again and send us another letter. This one is 2017, 8 years ago. Okay, so we also used to sponsor SMOS in school, and some of the parents complain to KKM, okay, and the KKM come to the schools, because I used to be this Sungai Petani School YDP sponsor, because got a lot of ADs, okay, so they reported it in Malay, they say selamat untuk digunakan, very rare. So some people they complain, and I end up I benefit it because the KKM in another word say my product is safe to be used. Okay, so before I ended, actually we got new product coming out. Okay, there's DMOS. So what is the difference among SMOS and DMOS? Actually, the uses are exactly the same. But why we want to introduce DMOS? For those, if they use SMOS for a long time already, and they feel that the efficacy is dropped simply because they may create some resistance due to continuously use it for years, 5-6 years time and above, okay, then they can consider to change it to DMOS with different active ingredient. And another difference is DMOS can provide protection up to 12 hours, compared to SMOS 8 hours. There's the two different. Okay, with that, I end my presentation. Thank you. Then we can go to the questionnaire time.
Who can consume and use DXN products? Since DXN products are natural health products, they are suitable for all categories of people, starting from infancy to old age and the sick. Make sure you find the time and spend some money for your health before it is too late. DXN products help your body to maintain optimal health. Give them a try, and you will feel the benefits of DXN products in a more natural way. Thank you for spending your time with us.